On the roof of the old university, we can look back towards the cathedral we were at today. Notice up there is that old 18th century market that we may get a chance to visit. Down below us, of course, Plaza Grande, this church, and a very interesting church here to our right. And we'll go in that church in a few minutes. I think the tile work is interesting. Whether that tile was made in this country or made in Spain or Portugal, I don't know. Apparently this building also contained the observatory, or an observatory. The first one built in South America is over near my hostel in Park El Hio. We're going to the balcony on the opposite end of this university, and we enter into this beautiful elevated interior space. This is actually not a native palm. It comes from, I think, Brazil or Bolivia. Here we have the unique opportunity to watch a man apparently trimming it, but notice the size of these. What a grand tree that is. A very beautiful space. It's hard to believe in my mind that this was a university. It looks more like something religious people would have conjured up for their benefit and enjoyment. Delicate task, because he's removing one of those limbs. He has removed one and will lower it down in this space, but so as not to destroy anything down below. So just orientate. And now we're looking at the Bank of Central Ecuador, which was novel in its time because its purpose was to eliminate the individual currencies of the major cities like Cuenca, Quito, Guayaquil, and come up with one currency. This church that I'm focused on the outside of, he said, is filled with gold. The only thing inside that doesn't have gold is the floor. It was apparently the church of a very wealthy group of people known, I don't know the name, it sounds like De Geste or Geste or something like that. And there was obviously very wealthy people. Over there you'll see a rather ugly building with what looks like white panels or light blue panels in the windows. That was a building that was allowed to be built in Old Town back in the days of even greater corruption, assuming there's still some today. Apparently the fathers of Quito today are going to tear that down because it's such a blight on this old town. That's a good forward thought. This is a picture or a lithograph of the fire that destroyed the university. The wooden floors that creak when we walk over them. Underneath those are about 3-meter deep catacombs that you can actually go into if you're curious. Notice these pews are not secured because they may have to tear up that floor. Looking up at the Church of Gold, for lack of a better term, panning across the bank, and then down the main drag coming off of Plaza Grande, approaching Pencil statue, or however it's pronounced. This, of course, is a facade, an elaborate facade. The columns are indicative of the wealthy, heavily turned and embellished. Wow. Banks are always impressively powerful and big looking. I wonder if it's a reflection of the power of the wealthy, corrupt people. Now entering the street La Ronda, I think it's called. And it's apparently the place to come for dinner and that sort of thing. And this bridge, if you will, represents, I think, the demarcation between the old Quito and the area to the right up the mountain. Swathing up here as the cameraman may get ready to do something. It seems pretty much closed up right now, although here's a little spot open, a bar. This is a hopscotch setup, and they're keeping score of something. I think you toss coins towards there and maybe win points if you get something in the mouth of that animal. This seems to be a place where there may be a school for the deaf, since I see a number of people sitting here. And this is a street blocked off, and there aren't very many tourists here right now. So we're now at the intersection of Calle Ronda and Guayaquil. We can take Guayaquil all the way back to the Central Mercado, where I will go have a bowl of chicken and potato soup. It's a pretty area, isn't it?